You guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your boys, Skippy, BP right here for your Monday Night Raw review. If you guys have seen it, awesome. If you guys didn't, you guys missed a pretty alright show, man. It wasn't too bad. Again, Raw is still performing like it should be, right on task with Paul Heyman right in the background. Awesome job, man. If you guys missed it, last week, you guys know about what happened with Randy Orton and Edge. Pretty interesting developments. I thought they was going to bring back Rated RKO. It was kind of a little disappointment, but also funny at the same time because I love to heel Randy Orton. And what he did Edge at Monday Night Raw was pretty funny. But it was,
is he returning to the Legend Killer?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There you go. A Legend Killer Edge. Or Legend Killer Randy Orton, I'm sorry. Anyway, like he comes out anyway, and he's he's getting ready to explain himself. And the crowd's not having it, dude. The crowd is calling him assholes, you suck, and all kinds of mess. And every time he starts to speak, the crowd gets louder. And it's awesome. It's funny. You can see it in his face. It's like he's got something to say, but I read somewhere that it's almost like he had something to say, but he forgot his lines. I don't know how true that is, but I heard he forgot his lines. And so he
I have a hard time believing that. He's such a professional.
Exactly. I do too. But wouldn't it be funny if he did actually forget his lines because the crowd kept on getting louder and louder and he kept on reacting to that. And then finally when he came down to it, he forgot what he was going to say. And he just dropped the mic and says, I can't do this. And he walks back to the back. And that's like what happened. He dropped the mic and said, I can't do this. So, I mean, I don't know.
I wonder if it was always an option, like, hey, if they're really giving you heat, just kind of build on the heat and just walk away.
Dude, that's interesting, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. But it was a pretty funny segment. I mean, the crowd, and I'm gonna tell you, Utah fans, you guys in Utah, man, came out. I mean, there was a big ass storm there. That they showed commercial. They showed the news on Raw, like Michael Cole and them were talking about. They showed clips of the news, and holy crap. I don't think I would be out in that damn weather, man, for Raw. I'm sorry. But Utah showed up, boy. They say they were not missing Raw, and they sure didn't.
Well, that'd be a good reason to call off.
Yeah, that would be a good reason to call off. Not just because got a little rain or something on the ground.
A little bit of an inside joke here, guys.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that was funny. Randy Orton did come out. He had nothing to say because the crowd was giving him shit. That was pretty funny. Next up, I don't know why. I'm tired of this too. This is getting stupid. Lana versus Liv Morgan, guys. Liv Morgan and Lana. Go at it. I give it 2.5 stars just because I like Liv Morgan. And because Ruby Riott showed back up. Ruby Riott is back in Monday Night Raw. She returned just to turn her back or turn heel on Liv Morgan, which... Here's something for you. You guys remember when the Riott Squad broke up, when they had the draft, and when Ruby Riott got hurt, she was already heel. So how is she turning heel on Liv Morgan? She's just being what she was when she left.
Pretty much.
I mean, what? Because I read that. I'm like, what? I don't understand why is Michael Cole saying, or whoever, somebody said that Ruby Riott turned heel.
No.
She was never a face.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no Riott Squad reformation here, but I was excited to see her back finally.
Which is a shame, though. Because
Liv Morgan looked excited to see her back.
Yeah. She really did. She was really happy. She gave her a hug and all.
But, I mean, honestly, the promos that led up to Liv Morgan's return kind of, I don't know. Took shots at Ruby Riott,
yeah,
you'd say. Talking about how other people thought for her and stuff. And
so, we know Super Showdown's coming up, you guys, and we know girls ain't going to have a match there. So, there is a pay-per-view. There has to be a pay-per-view before WrestleMania. Is it Elimination Chamber? Is it Fastlane? I don't know what it is. Because, in March, but yeah, it has to be February, March, yeah, because April's WrestleMania, so in March there has to be a pay-per-view, right?
You'd think.
So, what I think is Liv and Ruby going to be going one-on-one, facing each other? You know, I don't know. But you damn well better believe that Super Showdown is not going to happen. You guys, next up, man, Now, what do you think about the offensive lineman, Rick Moss?
Stupid.
Mojo Rawley going one-on-one against your Royal Rumble winner, guys. Drew McIntyre this week. 2 stars for me because Drew DeMoss Mojo Rawley, and I can't stand his ass, and it was funny.
Yeah.
He said he told Mojo, and he warned him 3 seconds, I'm going to kick your head off your shoulders. That's exactly what the hell happened. And that's why I'm going to give it 2 stars. And I should have given it less, but since it was Drew McIntyre, and he did what he said he was going to do, and I hate Mojo Rawley, I give 2 stars.
I don't know what WWE was doing here. First of all, I think it's stupid anytime the 24/7 champion's in a match that's not for the title.
Right.
Second, why would they choose Mojo Rawley for Drew McIntyre if you're trying to build legitimacy to this 24/7
If you're
title?
trying to build Mojo up, and you're trying to keep the momentum going for Drew McIntyre, you're right. I don't see
I could
why
see
they
Riddick
did.
Moss maybe. Or there's a local jobber. It could have been anybody.
Why couldn't? Yeah. Well, why didn't Riddick Moss just get in there for Mojo and do it?
Fucking no way, Jose, for all I care. But yeah, I just thought this segment was a little stupid on Paul Heyman's part. I don't know, maybe this is a Vince thing.
absolutely.
Who knows? But
Yeah.
that's my thoughts.
I agree with that. Next up, you guys, there was a 6-man elimination match. It was AOP and Buddy Murphy going against Kevin Owens and the former Raw Tag Team Champions, the Viking Raiders here. It was a pretty good match up until some stupid bullshit happened. I think I give it like 3.5, 4 stars. Of course, Murphy and AOP did pull it off. I was really surprised about that, but of course Rollins was out there to help out his 3 team members there, the Monday Night Messiah group.
I'm trying to remember. I think one of the Viking Raiders got eliminated.
Yeah,
the other one
the
was
other
hurt,
hurt, right?
left.
Yeah,
And so it left Kevin Owens 1 versus 3.
yeah. Well, 4 basically.
Well,
because
yeah.
you had Rollins out there, so
Hell of a job eliminating Buddy Murphy and
the other AOP member was it
Akam or
Akam? I
Razor.
think it was one of them. He did eliminate Murphy, and then he eliminated. You know what? If they wanted to also build Murphy up because he's a new tag team champ, they should have probably left him in the ring.
yeah,
And
that's
just
right.
eliminated AOP by themselves. But yeah, guys. So I mean, it was interesting, and plus, you know, I like it on weeks when they faces don't always win. I like it like that sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, you got your heels. They come up with some kind of swerve or something happens.
You can't be a legit heel if you don't get your wins and your shots.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
yeah. Otherwise, you're just a jobber. I mean,
still come on, you guys out there hate Baron Corbin, King Corbin. See, there you go.
every once in a while, he's got to win. I mean, he beat Kurt Angle. He beat Roman Reigns a few times.
Yeah. So yeah, that was
A
interesting.
good
to see
heel
that.
should get the wins the majority of the time, and finally the face gets a triumph.
Right, because you got to build on the story.
Yeah.
You got to build on that heel character. That's totally right. I totally agree with that. Next up, you guys, we had the Black Man himself, Mr. Aleister Black Mass, destroying Eric Young. I don't know what the hell happened to Eric Young since you know, Nikki
I'm
Cross
pretty sure
and
he's
the
just
guys.
happy getting a decent paycheck.
You're right. You're right. Now Eric Young, you know, he's done their Impact days. He's done, you know, New Japan, and now he's in WWE.
I think they need to somehow get him to SmackDown and let him face Daniel Bryan.
Well, there's that right there. Yeah, I give this match 2 stars. But Aleister Black did win this match with Black Mass and puts out Eric Young. But man, how the mighty have fallen, Mr. Eric Young. You guys remember EY? They used to call him back in Impact, TNA. Interesting. He was actually
Impact
former.
champion.
Yeah, he was a TNA champion at one time. Yeah. So that was So you guys. Aleister Black, man, he said he's no longer waiting on anyone to knock on his door, dude. He's coming to knock. But yeah,
I'd like to see him knock on Brock Lesnar's door.
right. Next up, man, you guys, Humberto Carrillo comes out, dude. He's challenging Andrade. Well, he didn't challenge Andrade because what happened to him last week. He put Andrade out, but Humberto was out there, and Selena had a surprise for Humberto and brought out his family member, his cousin, former NXT Cruiserweight Champion Angel Garza, which was a shock. I really didn't know Angel and Humberto was cousins. To be honest with you, I really didn't know. But now it makes sense because also I'm hearing Andrade is part of that clan too, that family.
Yeah.
So even though remember when Andrade took out Humberto, his own evidently family.
Andrade reminds me of a ripoff Alberto Del Rio more than anything. But hey,
And that's another family member that's out there. I heard is part of this clan too. You guys didn't know Alberto Del Rio did get his ass in a
should bring back
cage.
the LWO.
Yeah. But he did get inside of a cage, you guys, and he did get his ass beat by Tito Ortiz in a UFC fight.
No, I don't know about this.
Right. He did finally get in the ring with Tito, and Tito did beat him. That was like maybe a couple months back. I did see that. But anyway, back to WWE, man. Angel Garza came out, was Lena Vega, and what happened? Angel Garza DDTs Humberto Del Rio, or not, I'm sorry, Humberto Carrillo on the cement floor. Yeah, basically it is. But DDT just like Andrade did to him a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Same thing. So Angel Garza does the same thing to his own cousin. And who comes out for the save, man? Mr. 619.
Hold on. We got to talk about this. For a piece of that Zelina Vega ass, I would DDT you onto the concrete.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, House of Black's one lucky dude.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about. They are married in real life, so. Yeah. But Mr. 619 comes out. He won by disqualification because Angel Garza does the same thing to Rey Mysterio. Angel Garza is, man, they're making this dude a star.
Yeah.
Big time.
He should be.
Yeah, they're bringing him up big time, man. He takes out his cousin Humberto. Then he turns around, takes out Rey Mysterio, man. A legend like Rey. If you guys don't remember, Rey Mysterio was tag team partners at one time with Garza's uncle, Hector Garza. At one time, they were actually tag team champions a long time ago, and the AAA underground type thing. And plus, over WCW, I think they did tag team up maybe once or twice, but they wasn't champions there. So that's an interesting point. If you guys didn't know that, that's what happened. Like I said, Rey Mysterio did win by disqualification. Remember, man, and some of these matches we will be showing pictures and interesting tidbits of what happened on Raw. That's pretty interesting. Next up, man, Charlotte Flair comes out, and so does your NXT Women's Champion.
About time.
And she challenges Charlotte Flair, you guys.
I'll say concern here was, I don't know, like maybe those fans in Utah don't know what NXT was, but like I felt like they just did not give Rhea Ripley the reaction they should have. That's
what I was looking at too there. Maybe they were just in shock. I don't know, because actually I wasn't shocked that Rhea showed up on Raw, because I thought Charlotte was just going to make her self known on NXT just for the heck of it. But but Rhea Ripley was flown out to Utah, evidently, and she shows up on Raw and she says, "You know what, Charlotte? You've beaten Becky, you've beaten Bayley, but you've never beaten me." Now, is this a way for NXT to weasel her way into WrestleMania? I didn't even say weasel her way.
I've also read that they think that maybe if Charlotte wins or is a regular on NXT for a while, it might give them an advantage over Dynamite. But
the NXT women's roster on NXT does not need an advantage over Dynamite. They're way over Dynamite right now.
Their point is there's not enough big name women that the common fan knows. They want more people who aren't watching NXT. To NXT fans, it's a great division.
You guys know, yeah, Dakota Kai.
Yeah, but
Tegan Knox.
You tell Dakota Kai to a fan that only watches Raw or SmackDown,
right?
They're gonna be like, "Who the fuck's that?"
You guys know the girl with the shiny wizard. You guys know Candice LeRae. We know Rhea. We know Shayna, Four Horsewomen. But you're right. These other people do not. Yeah.
Which everybody should have Bianca Belair after that incredible Royal Rumble performance.
Holy crap! Yeah, and besides the fact that she's taking on Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship coming up on Portland Takeover. So that's going to be a good match. Yeah, I thought War Games is actually just Takeover this time. You know, I love War Games, man. War Games is awesome. I love every review. But anyway, yeah, so Ripley comes out and challenges Charlotte. Charlotte has not accepted yet. I'm hearing she's supposed to accept Wednesday on NXT, so we'll see what happens there. Next up, Asuka comes out and beats Natalya. She beat her. she beat Natalia, which is not surprising.
I
But the way she beat her was interesting. She made Natalia tap out, man. A Hart family, the last woman that was in the Hart family dungeon, taps out to the Asuka lock, which is not a big deal because it is Asuka, but still.
my problem is there should be more women's tag team shit going on, not Natalya versus Asuka.
Asuka is one half of the tag team champions. You
Unless
totally right.
this leads to some kind of Natalya gets a friend and then the counter the Kyrie angle, but I'm just so tired of these women's tag team titles not getting any recognition or respect.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
I miss my Iconics. I'll say
Yes.
this every episode that we ever record.
Oh yeah.
I know they're on SmackDown, but
It doesn't matter.
I think they're on SmackDown.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who the fuck knows? They're not on TV.
They have never been on TV for a while. You couldn't even. There's no other woman we could actually talk about. Raw Ruby Wright's back, but of course they got her by herself. Although they could put Ruby over on SmackDown because that's where Sarah Logan is now, right?
I think Sarah Logan was on Raw.
Was she on Raw? Oh yeah, she was on
She's
Raw
feuding
with
with Charlotte from
Charlotte. That's right. I thought Charlotte.
So they're
I
all
think
on
Charlotte-
Raw.
Oh, there you go. See, I don't know. That's weird.
Natalya and Sarah Logan.
I don't know. Who will you team up Natalia with?
Paige. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Who?
The women's roster is a little slim on Raw.
Yeah.
Maybe returning Nia Jax or Tamina, or I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know where Nia Jax out. Is
Beth
she even ready to
Phoenix.
come back? Well, see, that's the thing with Beth Phoenix, guys. If you guys do know, she is married to Edge, and I'm hearing that she might be involved in this storyline somehow, maybe with Randy Orton. I haven't seen NXT yet. It just happened last night, and we're recording this now, but because we're a little late on it. But wouldn't it be funny if Randy Orton showed up on NXT and took out Beth Phoenix right there? Boy, that would be something. Or even they can talk about Kristen maybe getting involved in that little situation.
Christian for sure, but I don't know about Beth.
Well, that would really piss Edge off of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That would really go into the storyline
Right.
personal.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I just maybe it's time Natalya and Beth Phoenix win the tag team titles because
That's
they
interesting. Yeah.
unfortunately when they were both in their primes and that people actually wanted to watch them.
In their prime, Beth Phoenix did a phenomenal job in Royal Rumble, dude. Holy crap.
She did, but I'm so sick of Natalya, it's unreal. So,
Yeah,
that was a shot at her.
I
more
get,
than
yeah, I get that. I'm pretty sick of Natty too. But you know what? A lot of you guys still like Natty, and she is a good wrestler, for who she is and where she came from. I'm just tired of seeing her on TV, and it's time to give other women opportunities and not Natalya now.
To me, it's just what has she done besides be part of the Hart family?
Exactly.
Like she's got to branch off and do something on her own here. Like,
You remember when Natalya first started with what was his name, Mr. Davey Boy Smith's son, and Tyson Kidd as the new Hart Dynasty, the new Hart family. That was actually good when she was a manager. That was pretty funny. That was good. But yeah, that was way back in the days, guys.
Tyson Kidd was awesome. That was his in-ring career didn't end the way it did, but
And it was an accident. Samoa Joe didn't mean it.
sure.
Of course, I hope it was an accident. Anyway.
And hey, maybe someday he'll come back because look what Edge has done for a lot of these people. Give them hope anyway.
Daniel Bryan, Edge, Paige, I'm hearing maybe. If she's able to work her way back, I don't know. Yeah, so that's what happened. Asuka did beat Natty. I gave her 3 stars. Kyrie, of course, was out there with her. And I'm really surprised in this match. I was really expecting Asuka to use the green mist, but that didn't happen either.
Yeah.
So, it's cool that she doesn't use it all the time because it takes away that wow factor, I guess, if she uses it every match because you expect it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's that. You guys' main event, man, was actually pretty decent, dude. I'm not a big fan of Bobby Lashley, but I was kind of in this match because it had nothing to do with Rusev. It had nothing to do with Lana. Bobby Lashley was out there by himself to go against or Seth Rollins or Monday Night Messiah and Ricochet and whoever wins this match. gets to take on Brock Lesnar at Super Showdown as the #1 contender, and I gave it 4.5 stars. And man, surprisingly, who won is the one and only
Ricochet.
So there you go. There's your #1 contender for Brock Lesnar's title.
Story-wise, I think it made a lot of sense because he had a huge part in Brock Lesnar's Royal Rumble elimination.
Yeah.
Like, they could have totally avoided this story and just had Brock Lesnar take out Ricochet. And
Yeah. So you're right. So it did add on to, because they had Ricochet.
But I'm glad we got this match. It was a good match.
Yeah. So they had Ricochet give Brock Lesnar a low blow, and that thus far made Drew McIntyre go ahead and kick him out. If it hadn't been for that, maybe Drew McIntyre might have not got Brock Lesnar out, but who's to say? We'll come out. We'll see how good that match is at WrestleMania between Brock and McIntyre. But man, Ricochet, you know what? I'm thinking he has a little bit of a fighting chance here against Brock, but we do know that if you guys are smart, you guys know Brock is not losing the the WWE Championship to Ricochet at Super Showdown. I don't see it happening.
I'm happy that he's finally getting at least like a bit of a push here, because for a while he just sat so idle and it was boring. I was like, man, Ricochet's too good to not even be on TV.
Do you know what would be funny though? If WWE wanted to add to the storyline, if they made Ricochet beat Brock Lesnar in Super Showdown and become the WWE champion, okay? And then at Elimination Chamber lose it back to Brock Lesnar. It would just be funny to see that happen, just to give Ricochet that a little bit of a push.
Yeah, I could.
That little bit of an edge.
I would like to see a competitive match.
Right.
Hopefully it's not like a Kofi Kingston type deal.
Like a 7-second type deal. Yeah, because Ricochet's better than that. I think damn Kofi deserved better than that. He could at least got some moves in there. But, yeah, like you said, I hope it's not like that either. I hope Ricochet just gives him a little bit of a fight, and we'll see what happens.
I think, Ricochet needs a good story going out of this too, because like I said, he's a tremendous superstar, and
totally agree. Yeah.
It's a shame that he's been in the situation he's been in.
Yeah, it is.
But
Ever since him and Aleister Black broke up.
Yeah. There was a minute there where he won the U.S. title, and I thought, hey, this is cool, because mid-card title, that's a good thing for him.
Starting out with, yeah, of course, definitely.
And then all of a sudden, it's just Andrade. Andrade should have dropped the title with his wellness violation, regardless of whatever may be the reason.
They're pushing the crap out of Andrade, and you're right. Why is Andrade still a U.S. champion? What is the story behind that crap?
I read that Paul Heyman pushed not to drop it off of him because Paul Heyman doesn't want to really necessarily punish him for some reason, or him to lose his momentum.
Right, but with the wellness policy, he did get suspended, you guys. That's why Andrade has been missing for the last week or so because of a wellness policy, and that's when, like Samoa Joe, that's what he's missing because of a wellness policy.
There's reports where where Samoa Joe didn't, so we'll have to see about that.
I don't know.
I do know that he supposedly got a concussion last week on Raw, so that explains why he didn't miss Raw this week.
That could be it. If you guys remember Rob Roode, he was suspended for about a month, 30 days.
They probably all smoked a little ganja and got busted.
So I don't know. Who knows? But so Ricochet wins this match, 4.5 stars. Brock Lesnar, after ending the match was over with, Brock Lesnar ran out the ring, and F5 is Ricochet to let him know, you know what? You're ready to get your ass beat. I'm ready for you.
And a little revenge for, like we said, the Royal Rumble.
And Ricochet gave him the low blow, and McIntyre kicked Brock Lesnar's face right off.
I'll give Ricochet this. It was one of the best looking F5s I've seen in a while.
Yeah, true. So there you go.
Yeah, it was a decent Raw, I would say, especially considering the snowstorm almost ruined it.
Dude, and you know what? I kind of wish that it would have ruined it. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is all right, Raw, but I'm hearing that their second backup situation of Raw was ruined. They was going to go straight to NXT. Live from Orlando. They had an impromptu stories going on there they was going to let out. Even though you guys would not have your NXT Women's Champion there because she was in Utah. So you guys would not have had Rhea Ripley there, but everyone else would have been there and ready to go for a good show, because NXT really doesn't put on bad shows. I haven't seen them do it yet. So yeah, that was your Monday Night Raw review, guys. We now next time you're gonna see me and Skip, we're gonna be right here for your Wednesday Night Wars. And I'm in AEW is really going to be something this week, guys, coming from Atlanta.
We know Cody's supposed to get his lashings.
Yeah, and Cody's supposed to go against Wardlow in the steel cage.
Hopefully we get a Britt Baker promo on Tony Schiavone again.
Yeah, that's pretty funny there.
Love
And
that.
of course, your NXT, Charlotte's supposed to show up on NXT, you guys. And maybe Beth Phoenix gets RKO'd. I don't know what's going to happen. I heard there's going to be some surprises, maybe some returns. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But you guys, until we see you guys next time right here, just come back and join us after you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little post notification button up there, the little bell button. It's up there somewhere. There's a little bell button. You hit it, click that. You get all of me and Skippy's videos. But until next time, you guys, for Wednesday Night Wars, we'll see you guys right back here on the corner.